Here's your Saturday night recap for Box Cross. Give me a follow along and do these every day so you're always caught up on what's going on in the world of Box Cross. Starting in the WLA, we had a squeaker. 8-7 win for the Adenacs. Both goalies were absolutely fantastic in this game. Keegan Aquino with 50 shots against, 42 saves for an 84 save percent. And then we had Delbs with 46 shots against, 39 saves for an 848 save percentage. Huge for both goalies. The Shamrocks beating the Timbermen 13-10, and this was a super tight game up until the third. Shamrocks came out and closed it out in the third to pull this game off. Here are your 3 stars. Eli McLaughlin with 4 goals, 1 assist for 5 points. What a big night for him. To the OJ, we had the Toronto Beaches beating the Allura Hawks 17-16 to get their first win of the season. Absolutely massive for them in overtime. We've got the Athletics also getting a squeaker of a win, 11-10 over Mimico. It was a very tight game, tied going into the third. The Athletics pulling it off in the third to close this game out and get the W. Big shout out to Justin Tavares, 8 points, 3 goals, 5 assists as a transition player. His team did get the win, but that is a massive individual night for him. Back up to Tier 1 in BC, you had the Adenacs beating the Timbermen 5-4 in a very, very close, low-scoring game. And you know we got to give the goalies some love on this one. Ben Thibault with an 882 save percentage, and Boston McDonald with a 904 save percentage. Absolutely massive. You also had the Shamrocks beating the Thunder 9-8 in another very tight overtime game. Junior A in Alberta, you had the Miners beating the Blizz 12-8. And then back to Ontario to the OJBLL, you had the Blue Devils beating the Raiders 21-5. The Highlanders beating the Red Devils 22-7. Northmen beating the Rebels 10-8. Pacers beating the North Stars 8-7. The Hunters beating the Redbirds 17-8. Mountaineers beating the Griffins 6-5. The Kings beating the Gales 10-2. The Thunder beating the Ironheads 15-9. The Bulldogs beating the Bombers 9-2. Knights beating the Excelsiors 13-10. Junior B Tier 1 in BC. You had the Saints beating the Timbermen 10-6. And you had the Shamrocks beating the Islanders 10-5. To the TOJLL, Kodiaks beating the Flames 14-9, and the Reapers beating the Black Wolves 6-5. Alberta Junior B, Tier 1, you had the Mounties beating the Outlaws 17-13, and the Shamrocks beating the Rebels 10-3. You had the Mavericks beating the Kings 12-10. Then to the OJC, you had the Shamrocks beating the Lightning 12-7, the Lakers beating the Hunters 11-6. You had the Knights beating the Kodiaks 8-6, and the Thistles beating the Northmen 10-7. And you had the Hawks beating the Rampage 8-6. Finally, out to the East Coast, the Rapids beating the Bandits 11-6. Hurricanes beating the Warriors 8-7. There you guys have it. There's your Saturday night recap. Give me a follow along. I do these every day, so you're always caught up on what's going on in the world of Box Cross.